Good to go. Which camera? Okay, I'm on this camera, right? Cool. Okay, almost time. Actually,
No, it's okay.
You guys can start out from prep station 2.
sorry?
So we can start out from prep station 2.
Okay, this one.
No, you can see right time. I guess
Yeah.
we'll do the big spoon.
Yeah, it's okay. Once we start talking. Oh, God. Are we ready?
We're live.
Okay. Good evening, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome to another edition of Live with PF and Pastor AK. I never get it wrong. I'm always on point. She
Okay.
always
You're starting off already.
she always messes it up.
Okay.
So let me show you how to do it. Live with PF
Mhm.
and Pastor AK.
PF and Pastor AK.
See, you can't even help yourself. Anyway, we have another edition of Iron Chef for us tonight.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about Thanksgiving and Thanksgiving. Well, we're going to be talking about after Thanksgiving, and we've got with us wonderful chef all the way from Atlanta. Jake is here, and he's going to be telling us what to do. So this is the challenge, right? Every year we do Thanksgiving and we make these massive turkeys, right?
Yeah.
But the problem is after Thanksgiving, the turkey, there's leftovers, and there's never really anything to do with the leftovers for me anyway, in a way that I want to eat it.
Yeah.
So we're going to be doing
We end up with turkey fatigue.
turkey fatigue. So we're going to be talking about what to do with leftover Thanksgiving food, but
Other than just turkey sandwich.
other than turkey sandwiches, yeah, something interesting. But before we talk about that, let me just quickly say this. You know, this is that season, right, where the emphasis is on Thanksgiving. And I know that a lot of people right now do not feel like they have a lot to thank God for, particularly because of the pandemic. And some people, the elections didn't quite go the way that they hoped it would. But the truth of the matter is this: God is in control. He is always in control. Nothing takes him by surprise.
That's right.
He has a plan for everything. All we have to do is just rest in his love for us, be confident in his love for us, and give him thanks. Because the Bible says that the thoughts that he thinks towards us, they are thoughts of good and not of evil, to give us a future and a hope, and to bring us to an expected end. So tonight we're talking about the day after Thanksgiving. But I know for many people, the day after Thanksgiving is the day that they've forgotten all about Thanksgiving because they have Black Friday. But Thanksgiving is not something that we should ever forget about. Thanksgiving should not be a once a year thing. It should be
a way of life.
a way of life. You know, we should have an attitude of gratitude
Yeah.
every single moment that there's breath in our lungs and life in our limbs. So this evening, as we talk about what to do with the leftover turkey, be thankful.
Yeah. I want to remind you that Thanksgiving is really not supposed to be just about the food. The food is
Football.
supposed to accompany
Football.
Huh?
Football.
No food.
Football. After food, football.
Oh, okay. I'm
Yeah, so
not
Thanksgiving is about football.
No, it's about
No, it's about football.
Thanksgiving.
No, it's about football.
No, you just talked about the thankfulness.
Oh, sorry, I thought you meant Thanksgiving Day. Oh, yeah, please. I thought you were talking about Thanksgiving Day.
Okay. All right, guys. For a second, I was like, wait, like, do I have to pinch him? I was going to kick him actually, but I thought I might lose my balance. Anyways.
So yes, we'll hand over to the expert. Not me this time.
We haven't done anything like this before.
But I'm going to beat you again, you know.
Beat you again? I won the last one, like hands down.
Let's hand over to the chef. So, chef, can you just tell our folks a little bit about yourself?
Hey, and welcome and thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank
you so much for inviting me. We're making a turkey pot pie, and I'm Chef Drake. I'm gonna hopefully guide you guys to victory, at least one of you guys to victory tonight, and teach you the best ways to do this and the best way to put flavor into it. So I'm out of Atlanta, as you said earlier. I'm currently in Atlanta because of the pandemic, and I am a personal chef here.
Okay, great.
Fantastic.
Thank you so much.
Let us know, at some point how to, contact you if we're in Atlanta and we want a personal chef.
Definitely. I plug myself.
Fantastic.
So this turkey pot pie, I like spicy food. Can we make this spicy, or can I make my own spicy?
Yeah, you can make this spicy. The great thing about this is a base recipe, so you can put in your own personalities into it. So we can make it spicy if you want, or we can keep it kind of traditional. So it's all up to you.
Okay, well, I'm going to do the spicy one. You can do the traditional one.
Okay.
Because spicy was my idea. You can't. Are you going to start stealing my idea?
In everything.
No,
in this family,
Spicy was. Chef.
I like spice, so
Thank you. So
reading towards him right now.
One of my daughters actually carries like chili pepper in her purse, and she like puts chili pepper on everything. So yeah, I'm making mine spicy. But not spicy as yours.
No, that's cheating. Okay, anyway, let's get to it.
All right.
Okay, so what do we need to do? How do we
start? All right,
so
first we want to get our ovens preheated. We need to get these to 425.
Okay, 425.
So we want to make sure we have a pretty hot oven because we're cooking a pie. So we want to make sure that the pie crust gets cooked and everything inside goes through and everything's good.
Okay, let me help. This.
No sabotaging, no, just help.
No. Oh no. I'll be good. for like 5 minutes. 425. Yeah, it's set for 425. I think we can share an oven, right?
Yeah, you can share an oven.
Yeah, we share an oven.
Okay, now we're gonna get your pie pans.
Okay.
And we're going to we're gonna get these greased and ready for the pie dough to go into. So most pot pies, they have a covering or a top on it. You actually can do it either way tonight. You can make it open, or we can put a crust on top. So
yeah, I like it with a crust on top.
Okay, perfect.
All about the crust in this family. When we do eat pie, which is rare, we all about crust.
Eat the crust. All right.
End up eating the crust and leaving the meat.
Okay. So we need to grease this, right?
Yeah. So
or oil?
I would recommend butter because it's more flavor. So it's the holidays. Maybe it's time to put all that flavor inside your pie. So let's do some butter in these pie crust and these pie pans. And then we'll put the first layer down.
We need to melt the butter, right?
Yeah, if it's a little softer, it's easier to butter your pan. So not super melted, but just soft enough to just spread along.
Are you melting my butter as well, or do I have to do mine separately? Because I don't trust you. we need to watch her closely. She might sabotage my butter.
I think she's being really nice right now.
Thank you.
There's a plan, I promise you.
Your camera is everywhere. We can see you. Oh, I brought out the brush. Yeah, it's on there.
And I'm sure I'm getting the bad brush, right? There should be okay. I have okay. We've got one brush. I've got a brush. So what are you going to use? There's only one brush.
Thank you. I'm going to mind your meaning.
I'll let her use the brush.
You let me.
It's nice. It's very nice of you.
Very, very kind of me, right?
Yep.
This is how he is actually. This is not just on camera. This is how he treats you.
Can you hurry up?
Okay. Do you want to melt your own butter? Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Let me show you how it's done.
Magic words.
Huh?
Magic words.
Abracadabra.
I think, okay, I'm just going to let that go.
Well, what did you mean? What did you mean?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm going to actually kick you. Okay, no, I didn't say that out loud.
Yes, you did. You did.
Okay.
All right.
Violence.
All right. See a lot of flavor.
Okay.
Yep.
This has more butter.
Okay, so what else?
All right.
What next?
Now we're gonna get this pie dough inside of those pans. So this way our crust sits right on top of that butter, gives us a nice buttery crust when it bakes.
Yeah.
And you should have 2 pieces of dough. So one's gonna be for inside and one's gonna be for your top of your pie. We're gonna worry about just the inside now. We'll worry about the top a little bit later.
Okay, cool.
And we just want to get this done first because as soon as we start cooking and getting everything going, we want to take it right from our pans right into the pie. So we don't want to have to do this step later.
Why are you watching me? You don't know what to do?
No, I don't do any baking in this house. I cook, he bakes. So anything to do with pastry frightens me.
Just imagine you're eating a pie. So just look at it the same way when you go to get one. We're going to put it right in the pan the same way.
Okay. You actually try to block me. Oh my God.
Okay, yeah, so.
All right. Okay, so the top of your pie dough, if you want to go ahead and get the other one out, the only thing we have to do for that one, we have to cut slits in it. So when our pie cooks, we create steam inside of the pie. So we need somewhere for that steam to go. Otherwise, it'll just blow up. So we're just going to take our knife. Just going to take our knife and, yeah, you can go ahead and do that now as well.
Put it on top.
We don't put it on top. We're just going to put it right on just put it on your countertop.
Okay.
Or your cutting board. We're just going to lay it to the side, but we want to go ahead and cut our slits now so we can just lay it over the top later.
Okay. I think I'm getting into it. No, you can't make cute shapes on it. Why do you want to make flower shapes? Oh, make flower shapes on it. It's not about the flower shapes, it's about the taste, right?
I mean, it is, but presentation is important. So
presentation,
if hers looks very beautiful.
Hey, Chef Drake, you're taking sides already.
I'm not.
Don't take sides. If I lose, then I know it was rigged.
Like we haven't even started. He's already like, okay, election for me.
No, I mean this is rigged. I mean it's just clearly rigged already.
I promise, I'm impartial. I'm impartial the whole way.
Okay, so how do I make the?
Okay, so just regular slits. You just want to start in the middle, and you can just do an X.
Okay.
And then if you just want to put 4 more slits, just above, below, and on each side, just like a north, south, east, and west of the X.
Does the X go like all the way across?
No, just in the center. Just a little X marks the spot.
Oh, okay, mine already went.
Oh wow!
Did you X out the?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I should have been more specific.
No, you were pretty specific. That wasn't the problem. Oh my God! Now we've got 4 pieces of dough. Yeah, good luck with that. Okay.
It'll still work.
Ready for the next step.
Yeah. All right. So now we can move away from the pie dough, and we're gonna get started on our pie itself. So what's going inside? So you have a lot of ingredients there.
Right.
So traditional turkey pot pies or chicken pot pies, we would do our onions, carrots, and celery. Okay. And you have, I think, mushrooms and corn and okra, and so I'm going to.
Okay, I'm not feeling the okra.
Let's leave the okra out of it.
Inside my pie, that they're like.
Yeah, let's leave the okra out of it, and.
Okay. Yeah. So go ahead and get the vegetables that you want. And then we're going to cut these vegetables into small dice.
Okay.
So the biggest thing about cutting your vegetables down, especially for a pie like this, is that we just want
to. Why are you like?
We just want to make sure everything's the same size so it cooks at the same rate.
Okay, gotcha.
So onions, carrots, and celery are your main ones that you want to have in there.
Okay, so not
You see how I'm not helping you anymore. Like you can get your own onion.
And then other things we put in will be corn and peas. But if we want to put corn or peas in, we want to wait on those. Okay. So if those are 2 ingredients you want, we want to wait on those just for a second.
This onion is
it's sweet onion. So
problematic.
Peeling it to be so easy. Just take out the big crust.
And also, don't forget, we have garlic out there. So garlic always gives great flavor. If you like garlic, we want to go ahead and chop our garlic up now too.
The onion is refusing to cook.
How much onion do we put?
If you want to do just the onions in there, so how many more vegetables are you going to put inside?
Me, I'm going to do onions, mushrooms, and sweet corn.
Yeah, I'm going to do onion. I'll skip the mushroom and do sweet corn and the veggie mix, which is.
Oh, I want the celery. I want the celery.
Oh, yes, celery.
Okay, so 1 onion will go into each of your pies, but I think your onions are pretty big, so we can put half an onion inside.
Okay. Celery.
I'm looking at your onions; they're pretty good size there.
Yeah. How much celery do you think?
So for your celery, about 2 of those ribs. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, 2 of those. So you want to have about the same amount of onions, celeries, and carrots. So about half an onion will be about 2 ribs of celery. And depending on your size of carrots, if you can hold up a carrot,
do we have carrots? I don't think we have any carrots. We have.
There are carrots in the peas.
Okay, well, we'll add those in later then. Yeah. So the reason why we add in the peas and your corn a little later is because they don't take as long to cook. So your carrots will take the same amount of time. So we need to cook down the celery and the onions first because they're going to take a little longer to cook down.
Gotcha.
Who has the better knife skills?
Well,
you can see.
Oh, no. What am I doing?
I'm grading you on the whole thing. So knife skills, presentation.
It's rigged, I tell you, rigged.
Yeah, you really do the chores on the kids, so yeah. Now it's all coming out. All right, so this is done.
All right, perfect.
Some onions being butchered up in here. Sorry, I'm laughing.
That's not cool.
I'm actually, you're wearing glasses. I'm surprised you're not tearing up. I was waiting for you to start tearing up.
Why?
So I could have some more.
It's just a sentimental kind of day. Okay, I think these onions. There's too much fraud going on with the onions.
See, you're wasting time.
Okay.
All right.
Your salary.
How come I have so much more onions than you?
That's what you pick. Didn't you hear the chef? Okay, I'll take some of you.
See, that's nice. That's nice competition, right?
No, that's because it's rigged. That's some
chop.
That's just some fraud going on there.
More knives moving, less chat.
All right, let's measure out our flour. And you said your celery did? Okay. I'm sorry. She was moving so fast. I thought you were done with your celery too. No, she's sabotaging me. That's why it's taking me so long.
Oh my God. I don't even know how. I'm really trying hard not to jump in and help you. Big celery pieces.
I like my pieces chewy.
Okay, we'll take that. Yeah, that's a story we're sticking to. Not that you're having trouble chopping. Watch your fingers, babe.
Thank you,
I don't
babe.
think they'll give you any sympathy for cutting off your tip.
No sympathy for cut fingers.
In fact, that should be demerits. So you lose 10 points.
Okay.
All
right. So let's measure out our flour and our heavy cream. So you each need a half cup of all-purpose flour.
This is to show you how we don't know anything about baking pie. I didn't know you put flour in it. Okay.
This is how we
mix it like in a mixing bowl.
No, we're gonna add the flour into the pan. So you can just put your flour in a small bowl. So the flour helps thicken up the pie itself, so we have a thicker, richer inside. So half a cup. Yep, half a cup each.
You're not supposed to put in. Don't put in there. Is this half a cup? Are you sure?
Honey, it's graded. Like it says there half a cup. Like, can you see the line where it says half cup?
Show me.
Right there, half C.
I just, don't trust
Besides,
some people.
it's the same as mine. So.
Okay, what next?
You need to deal with trust issues.
All right. Now we measure out our chicken stock or your stock that you're using. So we need 1 3/4 cup of stock.
Okay, 1 3/4. Okay, I've got 1 cup. I measure it and mix it with the flour, right?
Don't mix it yet. No, we're gonna keep it separate. So this right now, you're just doing your mise en place. So we have everything ready because once we start cooking, it's gonna go boom, boom, boom. So we want to have everything set for you.
One and how many fourths?
Okay. See, I got you a bowl.
Thank you.
You don't deserve it, but I'm a good girl like that.
1 and how many cups did you say?
1 and then 3/4 cup.
Okay.
All right.
Wait.
All right.
1.
And then the last thing you need to measure out will be your heavy cream.
Okay, how much heavy cream?
That's going to be 1/4 cup.
A 1/4 cup.
A 1/4 cup, yes, sir.
I'll just use part of yours so I don't open up too, because we don't use that.
No.
So we don't waste it.
Okay.
There's only a 1/4 cup, so I don't want to waste the rest of it.
Okay.
All right, perfect.
All right.
All right, now we're gonna start cooking. So we need to saute our onions, carrots, and celery, or in your case, just your onions and your celery off.
Okay.
What do you use for the oil base?
Let's use some olive oil if you have it.
Okay, good. That works.
What else is going in? Okay.
So what's going in first would be your onions and your celery. And then we're gonna add in some garlic if you want to add garlic inside.
Yes. I think I'll chop up my garlic first, right?
Yeah, chop up your garlic first if you want to add the garlic inside.
Yeah. Do we have pre-done garlic? Where is it? Okay. Yeah, we have a pre-chopped garlic.
Already got you. Yeah, perfect.
Trick about how to do garlic.
Yeah. Smash it.
Yeah, does it work?
I don't know.
I guess we'll find
It does work.
Yeah?
It does work,
Okay.
yeah.
But I got rid of my hatchet a while ago. So how much garlic are we doing? Or just whatever? Like to taste?
Yeah, I think to taste for this one, I would say at least a tablespoon. Your pie's pretty big.
There you go.
Ah, she took all of it.
Yeah.
Some people cannot be trusted.
See, there's enough.
Let me have to move one of these cameras to the.
And then anybody using mushrooms? I didn't remember if you said you use.
Yes, I was going to.
Okay, if you're using mushrooms, then you want to chop your mushrooms now too, because we're going to add your mushrooms in with your other things.
Let me start it.
She's going to get a head start.
Yeah. Like I said, it's rigged.
I don't know. I like mushrooms, so.
Yeah, a lot, right? I like mushrooms too.
I do, but I'm not sure how
Steak and pie.
All right, so while you're cooking yours over here, so we're just gonna cook it down until your onions and celery get soft.
Okay.
And then we start to smell that garlic. And once that happens, so when we get to a translucent phase where our onions kind of get clear, that means they're soft and they're ready to go in. Then we're gonna add in our carrots and peas and corn.
Okay, so the mushrooms go in with the onions and the
yes, you're gonna add all yours in the same time. Yep.
And the garlic too, right?
And the garlic, yeah.
No, you can't put. She's going to add mushrooms now. She's going to add mushrooms.
She gonna add.
now she's going to add mushrooms. Yeah.
All right.
Here we go.
What are you doing?
All right, perfect. Both on. Now the mushrooms are gonna give off a lot of moisture. So yours is gonna cook a little faster once that heat starts coming. But as soon as you see the translucent and your onions and then your mushrooms are a little soft for you, that's when you're gonna add in your peas and carrots and your mix that you have already.
Cool. So let me confess, that's why I didn't want to use a lot of mushrooms, because I didn't want my pie to start having like out of it.
See, this is why I said this is rigged, right? This is rigged.
If you know, you know, okay?
Whose idea was pot pie?
I know it wasn't me, because I suggested is a favorite pie. Remember, I said crack pie.
No, sweet pie.
Okay, sorry.
My onions are. You turn on my. She turned my heat down.
Actually, you did. I actually
no.
saw you do it. I saw you do it, and I remember thinking, "Oh, he's afraid of the fire."
No, it's on simmer. See, she put it on simmer.
I literally watched you turn. See the camera, so we can rewind. What is making that noise? Like it's cooking. Oh,
I didn't see her do it, so I don't have any evidence.
Yeah, she did it.
All right, your onions already cooked down?
Yeah, she started before me.
Whose fault was that?
And then she turned the heat down.
You actually can't tell on truth. that is not the truth.
Huh?
I think she knows what she's doing over here.
Apparently.
I'm not sure what you say. Like this stuff is not available to you.
How come I didn't get any? Can you see why I say it's rigged? You can see, right?
Hey, she looks like she knows exactly what she's doing now. I don't know. Earlier
exactly.
she said she didn't know about pot pie, but
I don't know about pot pies, but I know about stir fry. So right now I'm kind of like just using the stir fry.
Like I said, it's rigged.
See, this is that was instant judgment. This has a lot of people down back in the day.
For rigging stuff.
For bearing false witness against their neighbor. What do I do next?
All right. Your next ingredient should be getting ready to go in now, which would be your peas and, well, you got your peas and carrots in already. And he's adding his now. Okay, so once these start to cook down, then now we're gonna add in our flour. So we're gonna sprinkle the flour over the top just to coat all the vegetables. And we'll start to stir this. And this is gonna be our thickener so that we're not just having loose peas and carrots and things inside of our pot pie. So that creaminess of the pot pie when we eat it, it comes from adding this thickening agent of the flour. We wanna add the flour in.
Do I add all of it?
Just we're gonna add all of it, but just sprinkle it over the top and just stir as you're adding in, just so we can really cook it through.
Gotcha.
So we're kind of creating like a vegetable gravy right now.
So this is interesting. I do it this way. I dry. I haven't made gravy in a while though, but I think we used to kind of like mix it with like the liquid and then add that. So I like how this looks. Kind of looks like candied vegetables.
All right, so once all of your flour gets incorporated, then we're gonna add in our chicken stock.
Slowly or just dump it in?
Just add it in slowly. We want to just combine it through. This is a kind of a slow and steady kind of recipe. Since she's ahead of you, just do all the steps she's doing.
If I did that, I'll probably get it wrong. Because I know she's going to get it wrong.
No, see, I'm good up until this point. It's the whole baking thing. I think the good thing is having you to just like keep me on the straight and narrow. Because my problem with baking is I just don't follow recipes. Like I'm always like, I'll just tweak this and tweak that.
You just want to go out.
Yeah. You know, for the longest time, I never used to preheat the oven because I just thought, why would you need to do that? And then I found out that that's exactly why half my baking, endeavors fail.
Yeah, that preheat is very important.
I did not know that. So I had to read. I read about.
Okay, mine has thickened really quick.
Did you use?
Go ahead. Go ahead, add in your chicken stock and your heavy cream if it's thickening really quick. Because that's the next step for you as well. We're gonna add your heavy cream in. The heavy cream will stop the thickening process just a little bit because of all the fat in it.
Yeah.
Okay, now once you add your heavy cream in, give it a stir, and then we're gonna turn it on simmer. We're gonna get our seasonings and our fresh herbs ready to go inside.
I think I have the right consistency.
Yours is running. It's too running. I'm not sure why. I think you had more veg. That comes for a fall.
Whatever.
Just be careful so you don't like your pan doesn't tip over or something.
So you said simmer?
Yeah, just on simmer. We just wanted to simmer right now while we get the rest of our stuff ready.
You can't simmer. That thing is water. Okay. So what do I need to do next?
Okay, so now we just want to get our parsley and thyme. If you want to put in some thyme in there, Want to get these fresh herbs chopped up?
We have dried thyme.
You have dried. All right.
We don't have fresh parsley.
You have dried parsley too.
Like the freeze dried ones. You know what I mean, like the flakes.
Okay.
I'll use it.
All right.
Yeah.
So in this case, we're gonna add in about. Let's go conversion here. Let's go 1 or 2 teaspoons of thyme.
Right.
And 1 teaspoon of parsley.
Okay, cool.
So with fresh to dry, we usually want to cut it down just a little bit because the dry goes a long way.
Right.
But we also want to add in some salt and pepper in here too.
Okay, 2 teaspoons. Teaspoons are all the way down. So you said 2 teaspoons of the thyme, right?
Yes, sir. 2 teaspoons of thyme, 1 teaspoon of the parsley. And then let's start with 1 teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of pepper. We'll taste it after we get everything mixed together. And then you can adjust your salt and pepper to taste.
Right? Yeah. Ooh, mine is nice and thick.
Yeah, it really is. Oh. About to start singing. Oh, but mine getting kicker. I was about to start singing the what's that song called again? The blessing. You know, the Lord bless you and keep you. I feel like I need the Lord's help right now. I think it will work out. I'll just take the middle.
I think it'll work out.
Yeah, you have a lot.
How much salt?
So let's start with 1 teaspoon each, and then we'll taste it after that.
Okay.
Oh, do I have to taste it raw? I hate tasting raw food.
It's not raw, it's cooked.
Yeah, everything is cooked right now. Yeah.
So he has this very funny thing where he doesn't like to taste food that's not like finished dish.
Okay.
Yes.
Well,
so when he's cooking, he's like, I need to come and taste it. Can you imagine?
You can trust her to taste it for you, but
no,
then
you
know.
No, man. I'm gonna taste this one myself.
Man, babe, that's a lot.
I can't hear you guys anymore. If you can still hear me though, once you get your seasonings in, now we can go ahead and fold in our turkey.
Are we back?
I hear you good.
Excellent. Yeah, sorry.
No problem. I thought it was me.
Oh, no.
This was all, well, not us, him.
Okay, so what next?
All right, next we can go ahead and fold in our turkey.
Okay. Oh, we have to chop up the turkey.
Yeah.
Okay.
So go ahead and turn your heat. Go and turn your heat off so your pie it doesn't dry out over there. Perfect.
Okay. Let me see. Do we want dark meat or white meat?
I recommend putting a little bit of each. That gives you both flavors, and the dark meat has a lot more fat and flavor in it, so it keeps it from being too dry.
Okay. So we're starting with the whole turkey, but ideally, if it was leftovers, it wouldn't be a whole turkey, right?
And usually if it's leftovers, you always have a lot more dark meat left than white meat.
Yes, white meat, because white meat is easier to cut.
Yep, and it goes first at the table.
Yes. Oh, there you go. Can I get a chopping board?
So you both need about 2 cups of turkey meat.
It's up there. Okay. Ooh. Actually, go away.
Do we need to stir fry it a bit?
No. Do we need to stir? Well, it will cook in the. Without the skin, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't put any skin in because then you get the pieces of the skin and they're not crispy. It's just gonna be kind of chewy. Yeah.
Kind of nasty.
I like the skin when it comes out of the oven. That way it's crispy, but not when it's
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean. Okay, AK, you want to come cut your own turkey?
Really? Why not?
Well, sorry, I can't help you.
Okay, I'm gonna leave you a mess. So my dad taught me to cook, and he's very, very big on clean as you go along.
It's the best way because then you don't have so much to do later.
Yeah. See how little I you actually brought a rolling pin.
Really? AK, what were you going to do with a rolling pin?
I don't know, but I just like fire. I figured, okay. There's
I knew
no
that.
involved, so we're going to need a rolling pin. Yeah, you might want to cut them smaller.
Definitely, I'm cutting them smaller now. Putting this chunk of meat into the.
You have to kind of like eat your pie with a knife and a fork.
Does both of your pies taste good on the seasoning side?
Yeah, mine tastes great.
All right, perfect.
I don't know about.
It tastes better, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna do that. Do I get brownie points for clearing up?
No.
Well, I mean, he is cutting up your turkey right now while you're doing it, so it's even. You're both helping each other out.
Thank you. That's what I go through in this house. That's how they treat me. Oof, wow. You don't have to cut into really small pieces, do we?
No, not really small pieces. It's kind of wanted to be little cut, kind of shredded. So you have really nice big pieces and small pieces throughout. Just not big chunks. You don't want to bite into a whole turkey leg.
Well, true. Well, maybe
not inside the pie. In regular, outside of the pie, it's fine.
Right. Why did you just get other cheese? Like,
what does cheese have anything to do with pot pies?
So you can put cheese in. It's not a very traditional recipe item, but
yeah,
I mean, if you love cheese, cheese works with everything.
I don't love it that much. Okay, I think this is enough dark meat. I think this is enough dark meat.
Yeah. Is this trash?
Yeah.
All right, so you got your dark meat. Let's work on some white meat now.
Okay.
All right, now it's looking like leftover turkey. All right, get that cut down. Is turkey the only protein you guys eat on Thanksgiving, or do you do turkey and ham?
Just turkey.
Yeah.
Well, we do interesting turkey. Like for a couple of years, we did like a full fried turkey.
Oh yeah, fried turkey is good.
Then we done smoked turkey. The last couple of years, I think we've done jerk.
No, just last year. We're doing jerk again this year. Jerk turkey. It's really good.
I never had jerk turkey, and I do a lot of jerk items, so yeah, I might need to try that.
No, you should. It's amazing. It's really good. It's the best turkey that I've had.
Okay.
Do you like your jerk?
If you want to make turkey sandwiches the next day, so I don't know how.
Jerk turkey. or jerk turkey pot pie.
Yeah.
Jerk turkey pot pie.
But for the rest of it, yes.
Okay. Whew, I'm tired now.
From just chopping turkey.
Did you hear that? It's a lot of work just chopping turkey.
You want to clean up the kitchen?
Yeah, sure. Come.
All right. Let's go ahead and get this folded in.
Okay.
So just two cups each.
Okay.
You're gonna put it right into your skillet, mix it together, and then we're gonna go straight from the skillet into your pie crust.
Okay.
We just want to make sure we mix it all good in our skillet so everything's mixed well. That way you always get a bite of the turkey and
that would make sense.
These are really big chunks. Yeah.
Okay. You want to grab the rest of the stuff. Are you sure you want to be doing that while I have a knife? you see that? Baby, you're cheating. You have to get some of that.
Yeah.
I don't know why I asked him to chop this stuff. My goodness, they're uneven. I've forgotten that. Babe,
wait, no.
Be careful, there's a knife.
I ain't scared of a knife. Guns don't kill me. Knives don't kill me. Nothing can kill me. I ain't scared of knives. I ain't scared of guns. Okay, so I'm ready.
All right, so you're gonna mix yours together?
Yep. With the heat back on, right?
Yep. You're just mixing out all. No, you don't need any more heat. We could just mix it together right now, and then we're gonna go straight from here into our pie.
Okay, cool.
This is where our preheated oven comes into play because our oven's already warm. So it's gonna already start the finishing cooking process. The only thing we have to cook now is the pie dough, which will take about 20 to 30 minutes max. And while that's cooking, our inside is gonna finish warming through, and it will get thick and have all those flavors together.
Okay.
All right, let's fill these pie doughs up. Then we're gonna put our top on it very carefully.
That's the top you slashed, right?
I literally just felt my heart like drop when you said that.
I didn't notice you stopped for a second.
Oh, this is gonna be nice.
But your filling looks really good. Both of you guys' filling looks really good. So good job. Good job.
My feeling is better. Just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just facts. Facts. The only way your food is going to taste better is if it is rigged.
Yeah. So when you put your pie crust on top, if you start where you are and go forward, it's a little easier. So just fold it forward. Or yeah, do that as well. That's fine. You got it right up under. Yeah.
Okay.
And he's already done. Oh, never mind. See, I thought I was helping you guys, but you guys already know how to do this part.
So how do we?
So to pinch this together, if we use both of our thumb and index fingers, you really just want to pinch together the pie dough. So you're pinching your top and your bottom together so that they stick together. And your heat from your fingers are gonna make it stay together. This is just so none of our juices or anything flows outside of our pie.
My crust. Look at where I cut it, where crust coming apart.
And then we're gonna go right into the oven.
Okay.
And now it's out of my hands. It's gonna be all over.
We are beginning to pray.
Yeah. You're going to need I think you need to fast too. Prayer is not going to be enough. We don't need to put any butter on the crust, right?
No, not for this one. You don't need to put anything on.
Okay. I was going to hide and put egg wash on mine because I thought, oh, pie needs egg wash. I'm going to be here.
And it's soon for yours, especially since we got that X cut in it, we're gonna go with the rustic look for yours, which just means it's gonna be, super traditional and rustic.
Right. Yeah. And hers is gonna be jacked up.
No, it's not. We're
going.
No, it looks good.
We're going for the jacked up look, jacked up pot pie. Oh my God.
All right, let's get them inside of the oven so they can go ahead and cook off. If you can both fit on the bottom shelf, that'll be the best shelf to go on.
Okay.
Not the middle, the bottom. All the way at the bottom.
Do we want to do all the way at the bottom or in the middle is okay?
Oh yeah, for the middle for yours is fine. That'll work. Yep.
Okay.
That's good. We just don't want it too high.
Right. Whew. Man. Clearly, being a chef is a lot of hard work.
I'm enjoying tonight, though.
Yes. I'm going to enjoy the look on her face when I rain it. I mean, you have to admit that even you were envious. She was envious.
I wonder what you did. Maybe you added some meat stuff to mine, like when I was looking to my meat stuff.
Okay.
I didn't see any sabotaging.
I got a bowl.
Thank you. He didn't see any sabotage, so don't. Yeah.
All right, so you just have to wait now and see who comes out on top for this one.
Well, we don't really have to. We already know.
You already know.
Yeah, we already know. Oh wow.
You know how much
Can you still hear me? Can you still hear me? No, you can't.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can still hear you.
Okay. Mike, one of our cameras is being a little fussy.
Yeah, I still see you and hear you this time.
Okay, good.
You sound like a certain someone I know, dude.
What?
It's rigged, it's overrated, all of it is rigged.
Massive and systemic frauds.
I'm gonna be because I got all the best people and all the best ingredients. I wonder what all these comedians are going to do for the next week.
Oh, it's gonna be a lot of material.
So that there's enough stuff for the next couple of decades.
Oh yeah. All right, and did you set a timer?
No.
All right, let's set a timer for 25 minutes.
Okay, great. 25 minutes. I'll set the timer. You better set your own timer.
When I see you walking away there to get your results,
Okay. Timer set for 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So, okay, while we're waiting for the
and while I'm cleaning up and getting brownie points.
You did get brownie points cleaning up.
Like I was saying before, they try to rig it. I don't think some people are going to appreciate these jokes tonight, but hey, it's all rigged. Anyway, so what's happening this week at New Covenant House?
It's a very busy weekend, actually.
So what's happening? Tell us.
So tomorrow we have Synergy, which is the married couples fellowship. We have our Zoom thing at 7 o'clock. And for the Zoom link, just go on any of our apps or on our website or on our social media pages, Facebook and Instagram. Or you can also email us at synergy@newchdallas.com. It will be at 7, and it's really great. We talk about everything.
Everything. Like your wife mistreating you in public, trying to rig games.
Okay.
We shall be talking about that.
So we doing this series called the last or the next 100 days, and it was basically the last 100 days of the year. Just thinking about it this way, that 2020 is not a washout. It's not couldn't get anything done this year. Just forget about it and we'll look forward to the next year. But with 100 days, let's see what God can do. Like your entire life can actually change in 100 days. So that's what we're doing. But for Saturday, we're focusing on the presence of God and just understanding what that means. What does it mean when you say we're in the presence of God? We're talking about prayer. We're talking about.
So let me interrupt you. Let's allow.
To talk about.
Allow the chef to just tell us quickly about the kind of personal chef you do before we let you go.
All right, I'm a personal chef here in Atlanta, as I mentioned earlier. So I do private parties, bridal showers, baby showers, any small events. And you can always find me on Instagram at Chef Hollywood 88. And you can also listen to my podcast every Wednesday, Cooking Your Way Through Life, on all podcast streaming services.
Cook Your Way Through Life. I like that. I'll definitely go find that.
We do a different recipe every week, and then we also just talk about a life topic. So it's always cooking your way through something. And I've cooked my way through mental health, cooking my way through working on cruise ships this week, because I used to work on cruise ships. So It's always tying in a real life situation with a recipe.
Yeah, I know a bunch of people who love going on cruises. I would never go on the cruise because I can't be on that much water. So I think I need to listen to your podcast so I can, at least if I won't get on the boat, I can eat the food, right?
Yeah, you can eat the food.
Yeah, I can get some of the experience. Well, thank you so much, Chef Drake. You've been awesome. We really, really appreciate you. I'm going to win, so don't worry about it. You know, it's a done deal. You know, it's done.
How we got the last time, and I won like hands down in every category.
And by the way, the judges are not going to know whose pie is what. They're not going to know. It's a blind taste.
Oh yeah, that's how.
Oh, that's good. Okay,
yeah,
that's fair.
Yeah,
that sounds fair.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you for giving us your time. We really appreciate it. Take care.
This was fun.
Thank you guys.
Super fun.
All the best.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so now I want to introduce our judges for the contest. And coming in on the right is Da. Okay, so these are the judges. Dara and Damisiri are children whose school fees I pay, who I give pocket money, who I'm nice to.
Who I do girly stuff with, who I sneak money every now and again.
Right.
And then your hair, for all your life. Okay, yeah, you did this one.
Now you have to. Oh no, we have to. I mean, fair.
Wait, I don't understand. How come you didn't contribute any of the stuff your dad said?
I was.
This is already starting off all wrong. Okay, people that are carrying for 9 months.
Don't worry. At the end of you're going back to school in January. The bill just came for your school fees, right? Okay. I'm just saying. Well, I'm just saying.
Hit the send key on the computer. Oops, sorry. Let me be known that your dad left me to clean up all by myself. That's not shocking.
Okay, can you guys see here?
That's not shocking.
How's the sound? Because using the AirPods, they couldn't hear me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. How's the sound?
Can you hear me now?
Is it better? Okay, good. Yeah, it's good.
Yes, so I was talking about how these are my daughters that I carried in my womb for 9 months each. This one over here, I was in labor for 36 hours. And I didn't have painkillers. Back in the day, there were no painkillers, no epidural. No painkillers, no epidurals. Just a breathing mask. I don't think the ladies lynch you. Yada for labor, hard labor. Like back in the day. You'll keep that in mind. Okay, of course. Well, this is back in the blind taste.
I don't know why you're doing this. They don't know who's.
Yeah. I could give you hints. Oh, the prettier pie is mine. Actually, that depends on how it turns out after it's baked.
Oh, were they not done?
Oh, they're cooking. Yeah.
There's
but I'm kind of afraid. 4 minutes?
Yeah.
Wow. I like that.
There's peas.
So
guess what? Mine is super spicy. I put so much pepper.
That ruins the whole blind taste. Oh my God, I call that is a criminal minded. See, you can't even complete that line with a straight face.
What line?
That you didn't do that on purpose.
I didn't.
I don't want to
No,
waste
the
it.
ingredients are hidden. I'm concerned with the ingredients.
It's not like there's any pie you guys would have like, ooh, so
This is really good.
yeah,
It's really good.
We'll
so these Philistines here.
Please include yourself.
These Philistines here do not
let's
appreciate.
call them picky eaters.
They don't generally appreciate their mother's cooking, but when I cook, they really appreciate it. I'm such a fantastic. No, seriously, every time I bake a cake, which you guys do?
Thunder and lightning.
Are you guys going to stand here and just let her threaten me?
Anyway, guys, let me tell you what's going on. So this episode of the show, where I beat AK in the cooking contest, this is going to be our last episode for the year, right? Yeah. We're going to take a break. We're going to miss you. It's been fun, but we need to just take a break. Thanksgiving is coming, Christmas is around the corner. There's so much that we need to do for all of those events. So we're going to just take a break from the Live with PF PAK show. We will be back, I believe, in the first week of January.
2021!
Yeah, I really can't wait for 2021. Yeah. 2020 has been an interesting year.
It has been.
It's been a lot of ups and downs, but I think it's going to end on a good note. Oh, isn't that great news? They found a vaccine. That's just awesome.
I think actually a couple of.
Yeah, they found two vaccines. Right? Two vaccines. Yeah, for this for the Rona. So we're finally going to be rid of Miss Corona.
Amen.
Or Mr. Corona to be gender neutral or they Corona.
Yeah, okay, just
no, I'm just
it's a virus. Viruses are asexual.
Okay,
asexual.
So I just wanted to be, gender correct.
All right.
So yes, they got vaccines. I'm really happy about that. So that means that by the second quarter of next year, by the spring of next year, early April, this will be hopefully in our rearview mirror. I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited. I'm just tired of constantly worrying about my family, worrying about my friends, worrying about the members of
teachers, healthcare workers,
worrying about all the folks who are on the front line.
Yeah.
We trust God.
I'm grocery workers.
I'm really grateful that finally they found the vaccine. Yeah. So that's something for us to give thanks this Thanksgiving.
And just keep the prayers up that the vaccine does work and help. And I read somewhere that one of them was 94% effective, which is actually much better than the flu vaccine. So that is great news.
Yes.
And that the good Lord will keep side effects non-existent or to a minimum, so that.
Yes, there's background noise because Auntie insists on washing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because he insists on washing the dishes in the middle of the show. I don't understand why they do that.
I have a compulsive need to have a clean kitchen. Sue me. Sorry.
See, can you hear me? Can anybody hear me?
Wait, can anybody hear you? Can anybody hear you?
You saw that live. You also that live. If anything happens to me, you will all saw that. I'm saying you all saw that. And Zoom is recording it, just FYI.
Whatever. So, I'm going to believe that the whole little old nice me will hurt big old you.
Well, just checking on the pies. Mine is going to be
Babe, can you stop trying to cheat? Girls, I just want to warn you, you better pray. Pray that the good Lord leads you to like my pie better. Because there will be trouble in this house if you do not like my pie better. Okay.
Like I said,
I'll keep that in mind.
It's all.
And please don't judge on what's in the pie, just judge on the taste of the pie.
I will keep that in mind. What's in the pie?
Are they separate? No. I say how it tastes, not whether it's something you like or not.
Oh, okay. I'll work on that.
Yeah,
we'll see. We'll do our best.
Just remember how tired you for 9 months, and that should help.
Those are the words that are going to be reading. Yeah. Fair and impartial.
Fair and impartial. That's where did you get that from?
Oops. Is that not what you want? Do you want us to be fair and impartial?
Did I not teach you that the world was not fair? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting. Sorry. It's actually a compulsion. I'm going to step away from the sink. That's the only way this is going to work. Okay.
Oh, are we doing
so while we're waiting.
If I'm standing in front of the sink, I'm going to keep cleaning up.
While we're waiting for the pie to be done, so let me ask you, what are you guys thankful for?
Not Thanksgiving just yet.
Just, you know.
And it starts with an M.
We need some time to brainstorm.
I am thankful for my daughters.
I'm thankful for you.
Yeah.
And mommy.
Of course.
Aw, thank you.
Very thankful for all of you. Very thankful for Archie. Oh yeah, Archie.
Actually just walked away like, whatever.
Archie may not be thankful for us, but we're thankful for him.
No, he really is, because I think he was going to be bored with just your dad and I.
That is true.
So what are we planning to do for Thanksgiving? Oh, by the way, you know, we have to be mindful of the environment we're in, you know, with Thanksgiving. We're going to sit for us. We have my brother and his family coming over.
Yeah.
We're all going to sit outside on the patio because, you know, you want to keep it safe, and it's safer outdoors. So if you have people over, try not to have too many people over. Try to limit it to maybe 10 people. Max is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
And as much as possible, do outdoors.
And the good thing, the weather has been very nice.
Yes, and hopefully it will stay
and
nice.
if you have people that you know, for any reason, you do have people you haven't been quarantining with, then really use the masks, wash your hands, and use the hand sanitizer.
Yeah, and don't share the same utensils, okay? Just to be safe, you know. So what are we doing for them? What are we eating? I can tell you what I am bringing to the table.
Okay.
I am bringing jerk turkey.
All right, that'll do.
Yes. What? So I bring the turkey. What else?
I make the mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. What are you going to make them say?
My presents. That is what I grace us to. I will grace you.
Aren't you going to bake something?
We'll see. Yeah, I'll bake something.
Pumpkin.
No, don't make pumpkin anything.
But they're really good. You can have them. Yeah.
You can make pumpkin waffles for breakfast. Oh, what about those she makes like the best ever. What are they called again? French toast.
Oh, I haven't made French toast in a long time.
Yes. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
We'll see if we can do a
perfect consistency,
Thanksgiving
perfect crisp, perfect look,
This is my
perfect
life.
taste, and perfect smell.
This is my life.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
It's such a wonderful life. Such a wonderful life. I mean,
Okay, so we're going to do pumpkin pancakes for breakfast. I won't.
You're not invited to the pumpkin
And for lunch, for Thanksgiving, not what we're doing jerk turkey.
yeah, and we're doing a traditional. So for Thanksgiving, funny enough, his brother and I are the chefs. So we always do the menu. These days, we let them bring something. So, you know, like they bring one thing, but we decide the menu and we do the cooking. So just letting you guys know, this year we're doing a traditional Thanksgiving with all the fixings. There will be jollof rice because in this house, jollof rice is like salt. It has to be at the table for everything. It's kind of like we sprinkle it with.
What is life without jollof?
Yes. So there will be jollof rice.
And I'm talking about the jollof rice from the larger country in West Africa, not the smaller one.
The smaller one.
Mm.
Oh, Nigeria is one of the largest countries.
It's
No, I know that.
It is the largest. I was trying to be nice.
Yes. Okay. So jollof rice. What else?
Everything else. So all the pumpkin pies and all the pies. We're gonna have crack pies.
Oh, crack pie! I haven't ordered the crack pie.
No.
I haven't ordered the crack pie.
How? I've been boasting that you did already.
I haven't ordered the crack pie.
And it's just some kind of sweet pie. It's not what you think. It's like Thanksgiving without.
What happens with the crack pie? What happens with the crack pie? They usually advertise to buy it on Instagram. And I haven't really been on Instagram.
But I mentioned it the other day, and I was saying that you already ordered it. I was so sure. Like I think maybe when you.
This is a disaster.
Can't you overnight it? That's amazing.
It's ridiculous. It's coming from New York and overnight no crack pie.
But
Thanksgiving is next.
well, then you have to make
Thanksgiving,
it from
you put it in a
scratch.
week. Yeah, we have a week.
From New York with shipping delays. You know what? We'll just make it from scratch. Remember when they stopped making the waffle mix and he started doing the waffle mix from scratch and I was
Did he do that? I didn't know.
Yeah,
I didn't know they ever stopped making.
Oh, he's been making, yeah. They stopped, you can't order them anymore. He's making it from scratch. It's even better than the original one.
Ooh,
Yeah,
interesting.
very.
We'll see.
Okay, the pie is almost done.
Yes.
And they say the proof of the pudding is in the.
It's just in the pudding.
Oh my God!
My children are illiterate.
that's actually an indictment on you. That too. Yeah. My children are very smart, very educated, very
The proof of the pudding is in the eating, not in the pudding.
The proof is in the pudding. So no, it's the English version. The proof is in the pudding. It's actually the English version. And since we're making pot pie, turkey pot pie, is that not an American thing? I thought it was an English thing.
Chicken pot pie?
Yeah.
I think it's
Maybe
it's American.
Maybe. The first time I said, I'm mixing it up with shepherd's pie. Never mind.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, shepherd's pie. Okay. I don't say anything.
So somebody just asked me a question.
Yes.
About every year at New Year's Eve, we do a service at New Covenant House. We call it our watch night service, our crossover service, and we usually call it in His presence because we like to go into the new year in His presence. We are definitely going to have that service because we want to always enter the year in His presence. And this year has been a bit of a difficult year for so many people. I think that particularly this year, it's really important that we have that service. What I don't know for sure is exactly how that service is going to be.
Yeah.
We hopefully by then, we might have our facility ready, but it's not the same. When you have maybe like 100, 150 people, 200 people in the place, so I'm leaning towards a Zoom event for everybody. So let's have everybody there. I don't know what the capacity for Zoom is, but we've had 1,000 plus people at that service. It would be really nice if all of us, the whole 1,000 plus of us, could gather on Zoom.
Yeah.
And the good thing about God is this, right? God does not need us to be in one physical location to be in His presence. The Bible says that He will never leave us nor forsake us. The Bible says, God is Emmanuel. He is always with us.
And as long as we're gathered together in whatever shape or form in His name, the Bible says that He's right there in our midst.
So even if we have to have a Zoom Christmas service, a Zoom watch night service. Okay, yes. Or a Zoom Christmas, then we will do it because it's really, really important that we enter the year in the Lord's presence. So I'm looking forward to the watch night service. I don't know what I'm looking forward to.
The team is actually planning something really great and different this year. I can't give you all the details because there are little bits of it that are supposed to be a surprise, but it's going to be really fantastic. Just think like the big ball drop in New York, kind of fantastic.
Wow.
Yes, we're really.
Don't over promise and under deliver.
I said like that great. I didn't say we're going to be dropping any big balls, so maybe I should clarify. But it's going to be really fantastic, and it's going to be a mesh of some social distancing, little pockets of stuff. The huge Zoom call with all of us together, worship, interviews. Just little things in different locations, and it's really going to be really great. And I think it's going to be different. And we'll be rolling out more details as time goes on. Christmas service for sure. We are working on a really great, completely social distance plan. And again, the details will be rolling out in the next couple of weeks.
The power is already.
Because we're having to think on our feet and kind of tweak plans as we get more and more details and information about COVID and what's going on. Yes. All right. Okay.
Whoa. Why was this
That was an accident.
interesting?
And then I have to like force myself not to pick it up. Actually, what I'm doing.
Okay, so these are the two pies. Can everybody see them?
You want to turn them a little like sideways, but don't spill.
Yeah, I can. It's going to be tough. Okay, this is one pie with the X in the middle. This is one pie with a 5-pronged star. And we'll do our taste. Let's allow it to sit for a couple of minutes. Then we'll do our taste.
That would not do.
No.
Now we're going to be able to taste it. No, so sad. We might have to take penalty points.
So what's happening this Sunday at NCH?
This Sunday we have we're going to continue with our series on Thanksgiving. You know, one of the things that I found out about Thanksgiving, right? Like I said in the sermons I've been preaching the last couple of weeks, Thanksgiving is really simply the what do you call it? The verbal expression of what we feel in our hearts. So this Sunday I'm going to be talking about another thing I've talked about. Last Sunday we talked about what are you thankful for, and we talked about how we're thankful for the fact that we have been redeemed from the curse of the law, and that is a really important thing, you know. And I hope that you heard that sermon. If you did not hear it, please go and listen to it. It's critical. It is a critical sermon. It will help you. On Sunday, I will talk about one more thing that we're thankful for. And I promise you, you will be blessed.
Yeah, that was one of your. I don't think you can rate sermons, but I think that was, let me say, one of your most important sermons.
Yeah.
Another one, I don't remember what the title was, but the one where you talked about the woman at the well. This was a few weeks back. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Do you remember what the title was?
No, I don't.
That was, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, check out our YouTube channel. Okay, let's try the pie.
It's still gonna be hot.
That was very.
Yeah, you want to eat hot pie.
I don't want to eat hot pie, not scalding pie.
Just a little. You just take off and taste it. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll go. Okay. Shannon, grab a little sauces. We'll just have them dig into it.
No.
Or we can put them here. Okay. You need a thingy? Sticky thingy? What's that? Timer. Oh, timer.
Okay. So what we're going to do is just bring out a slice of each one. You guys just take a taste of it. Yeah.
Right. Don't try not runny or anything like. Okay, you don't eat meat pie though. I was going to say they're more like meat pies.
This looks yummy.
That's what he does.
Give yourselves.
Oh, that part is stuck. You want to speak another.
It's okay.
Nice flaky crust. Yeah.
Very flaky.
Mm-hmm.
That's important.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Miss Pillsbury,
Oh.
covering that part of it.
Okay.
You guys are so sweet.
So this is one pie, another pie. Just take a couple of mouthfuls. Just one mouthful.
Wait, hold on. Well, at first glance, this one is immediately looking much more fluffy than that one. That one's a little bit flat, but I reserve judgment until we taste it. Thank you. You try first.
You know that blow, you just reminded me of when you guys were kids. I have to blow like on all your food.
That was it.
I like it. It's good. It's good. It's fine. It's great.
Okay, try it again.
Yeah.
And there, you try this one.
I love how you're just throwing me up. 100%.
Okay,
That's
now,
what little sister here for.
you try.
So this is probably your first pot pie, isn't it? There's turkey in it too.
It's definitely my first pot pie.
Yeah.
Let's try it.
Well, that's a good idea to get like the meat.
It was like a little bit hot, but not super bad.
What do you think?
I think it doesn't taste bad.
I told you.
The flavor is good.
What did I tell you?
Try this one too. Which one do you try? Try this one.
Yeah, try that one. If you try the other one. Oh, well, that's true. I like that. That's true.
You can touch this.
You can get the meat.
Oh, I can't find it.
Oh, let me get it. Okay. This one right in my
Okay. Thanks, Mommy. Got some
Right,
carrots in there
nice.
too. Do you want to do an airplane? as well.
Can you just eat? It's 8:30.
Also good.
Okay, so you guys confer which one's the winner?
Okay. Do we want to deliberate? Should we go behind?
No, just go for your point. Your point to the winner, really quick.
Wait, but actually, let's say that. Did you see our little thing is? Did you notice there?
Oh, I did. They're really cute.
Can you hurry,
I made
please,
them.
so that we can end the show?
Oh yeah, that's true. Let me see.
So hurry up.
Watch the judges.
These judges are jacked.
This is true. All right.
We decided
that this pie was the winner.
They figured out that pie was their mother's pie. So it was rigged.
Oh my god, okay.
They rigged it. It was rigged.
You know how the immediately was like that? Mine has like the flies and the cute pie on top. They're like,
Well, all right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving, wonderful Christmas, and a wonderful New Year's Eve. God bless you. Bye.
Good night. God bless you. See you all 2021.
You guys, that was so rigged. So rigged.